Oh my god, if this fall. A true artist will always be covered in their work. With that being said, that's translucent powder on my fingers. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my huge Juvia's Place haul. I don't know, I just decided to go crazy and I had went on the Ulta website and I bought every single Juvia's Place palette. I think it's because I didn't have one, and apparently these are like the best palettes. If you don't have none, it's like where you been, under a rock. But I'm in a lot of like makeup groups. Everybody was just talking about them, and I don't know, I just wanted to see the hype for myself. So this is kind of unboxing too because I didn't open any of them yet. They're all still in their boxes, and I just want to see, what the hype is about. I want to see how they look. I want to swatch them, and I want to do that with you guys. So let's just skip the chit chat and get right into it. So I had bought a total of 15 palettes. I'm not sure if that's all of the Juvia's Place palettes, but that's all of them that were on the Ulta website. So it could be all of them, I don't know, but I just decided to buy every single last one. And the first thing, I never opened them yet, but the first thing I gotta say I love about these palettes are the packaging. If you've never seen one, this is what they look like. Each packaging has a beautiful brown girl on the front, so that right there, I love that. Like every single last one of them is so pretty. Like most of them have these, well, all of them have women with like tribe makeup on, and they're just, you know, showing women as warriors and queens, and I really like that. So some palettes, first thing I noticed, some palettes are bigger than others. Some of them are small. Some of them are a part of one collection. Like I have more than one warrior palette. I have the warrior, I have the warrior 2, and I think there's a 3, and a couple of them have about 3 series. So I'm gonna go ahead, let me just open all these boxes right now. So I haven't opened any of these yet. So this one is the Nubian 2. Okay, so the packaging on the box of the eyeshadow comes looking just like the box that it comes in. These are pretty. First thing I noticed, like as soon as I open it, the pan sizes. The pan sizes are a plus for me. Like they're really big. They're not the ordinary, you know, small little circle eyeshadow palettes. They're really big pan sizes. This palette has a lot of transition shades and shimmers too. I'm gonna swatch like 2. My whole arm is gonna be all swatched. So from this palette, I'm gonna take, and let me just read some of the names for you guys. I'm in love already. I don't know. So the names on this palette are Morocco, Madagascar, Sheba, Zori, Cleopatra, Nefertiti, Egypt. As a black girl, I'm loving Juvia's Place already, I gotta say. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch. This color right here is calling out to me. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Cleopatra. I gotta see what the hype is about. I gotta see if these are as pigmented as people say. Okay, it definitely gave me, that's one swatch. That is one swatch right there. That is pigment. I'm not gonna just go off of one swatch. I'm gonna open up all of them, but from what I see so far from that one swatch, that is pigment. I'm gonna go in with the, let me see. I'm gonna get a transition shade. I'm gonna do Morocco. I'm gonna do this color right here up at the top. Oh, it's more orangey than I thought it would be. This is one swatch. Wow, do you guys see that? The pigment in that one swatch? So these are pigmented. I can't wait to actually do looks with them and really test them out. So that is the Nubian 2 palette. Let's see what's the next palette I'm gonna open. I'm just gonna go however they're stacked up on my table right now. Next palette is the Warrior 2. Now this palette is small. I don't know if it's smaller than the first one I picked up. Oh, it is smaller. It is smaller. Let's see what this one is looking like. I put all of these things in my cart without even just looking at it. I didn't pay attention to anything. I didn't look at the shades, if I would even like them. I just bought all of the palettes. Like, I went crazy. Oh, this is the perfect transition shade palette. Like, that's nothing but, first of all, they're all matte. That's how you know it's the perfect transition shade palette. There's nothing but browns, orangey browns, black, and like a off-white color. So this, I know I'm gonna hit pan with this. I know I'm gonna hit pan with this because I'm gonna be using this for all my transition shades. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch. Oh my god, look at that black. That would be so nice, like over a black eyeliner. It's so matte and pigmented. I'm thinking if I want to swatch that one, but I feel like I already know that's going to be pigmented. I'm gonna take Zama, this middle color here, and I'm gonna take the color, this peachy color right next to it, because I feel like you guys already know how the browns and stuff are gonna turn out. My arm, I'm gonna have to wipe and restart all over again. So I don't know if they're not as pigmented or that's just how, I feel like I picked up more pigment in the first palette. So I don't know if they're not as pigmented or it's just the color that's supposed to be, and it's kind of blending in with my skin tone a little bit, which is why we can't really see it. But I'm still going to be definitely using this palette. Like, this is probably going to be the first one that finishes for me. Next is the Saharan 2 palette. So one thing I noticed is that the palettes are kind of matching with the colors inside, so I'm guessing this one's gonna have like a bunch of plum shades. Let's see if I'm right. If I'm right, I owe myself some money. I don't know if I'm right or not. I mean, they are dark. This palette has a lot of shimmers in it. I don't know, maybe I was wrong. But this palette is mostly shimmers, and then there's 3 mattes at the bottom. I don't really use, I hope a lot of these palettes don't have shimmers. I don't really use shimmer eyeshadows like that. And then the girls that I've been seeing on the internet, when I've seen them use Juvia's Place palettes, it's a lot of mattes. So maybe they're not using them either, but I'm gonna swatch them for you guys anyway. So I am going to take this middle shade right here because it's been calling my name. And I don't want to swatch another shimmery blue for you guys, so you know what, since I didn't do the first matte brown, I'm gonna do this matte brown in this palette. And the name of these colors are Nomad and Fez. Wow, I think they just changed my mind about shimmers. Like, that literally, I took one finger dip and it's so pigmented. I don't know, like, I'll do shimmers like if I'm doing a halo eye look, maybe, but they just, wow, like, it's so much pigment in this. Like, you can tell the difference between something that's pigmented and not pigmented. So for you guys that don't know, what I consider pigmented is when you can't see any of your skin through the eyeshadow, and like you take one swatch and you swipe that thing on and you can't see no skin. And that's what I'm getting with this shimmer. Some shimmers are like, you can see, I don't know if they're meant to be like that. It's like you can see your skin through it, like it's not as solid. This one is like packed with pigment. My next one is the Saharan. So we just did the Saharan too, so this is like part 1, I guess, to the palette that we just had. I know, damn. I mean, I like that they comment all of this, but damn. Alright, so this one is really small. That's the first thing I noticed. I think it's the smallest palette over here. Yeah, it is. Is it? Yes, it's the smallest palette. So I doubt that the pan sizes are going to be the same size as all the other palettes. And of course, I was right. I don't know why it's not called a mini. I know I have a palette in here that's called a mini, and it's bigger than this. This is really, the pan sizes are not really small, but it's regular eyeshadow pan sizes compared to the other palettes that I just showed you guys. These are small. So I don't know if this is supposed to be a mini or this is one of their older palettes. And I'm guessing, since all the palettes that are open, I'm guessing that most of their palettes are mixed with shimmers and mattes. So, and what I've been noticing so far since I've been opening these palettes is that a lot of these colors cater to women of darker colors. So I really love that. Like you know, it's really hard when you're dark skin or brown skin or just a woman of color. It's hard to find transition shades for you. All the transition shades are ashy or they match with your skin, and it's like, what am I gonna do with that? I can't do nothing with that. I only see one that I really wanna swatch from this palette. I don't know. It looks like it's not shown on camera, but this color up here is like a pretty shimmery olive green, and I love to put those colors like in the corner of my eye if I do use a shimmer. I don't even have to swatch it on my arm anymore. You guys can just see the pigment in that. Like I don't even have to put it on my arm. You see that? And even the old ones that I have on my finger are still very pigmented. My next palette is the Warrior. I'm gonna have so much fun popping all of these when I'm finished. Wait, I think I was right. I think I was right about the packaging matching the colors of the eyeshadow. Because if you see this one, it's like it gives you that honey bronze kind of feel, and then when you open the palette, that's exactly what's inside. Like these honey brown cinnamon colors. I'm not gonna swatch these. I feel like it's unnecessary now. Y'all already know they pigmented, but I am gonna go ahead and continue to show you guys all of them. Oh my god, this palette is so pretty. They have perfect transition shades in here, but it's mostly shimmers. There's like 3 transition shades in here. Next is the Zulu palette. Why does it have a dent in it? Okay, anyway. Oh, it's like somebody already used this or something. Like they stuffed it back in the box. I would be highly upset. And first of all, I can't get it out the box, and the box is dented, so it makes me feel like it was a return or something. Yeah, so I was definitely right about the packaging matching the colors of the eyeshadow. If you see on the front and inside, they have this beautiful lady up top with all these colors on, and then it matches the palette. Ooh, if you know me, you know I love color. I love to do colorful eyeshadows and everything, and this is my favorite so far. I don't know what the other ones look like, but this is my favorite so far because the other ones are cool, but you know, it was just transition shades, shimmers, browns, blacks, nudes, oranges. This is the first one that I opened with color, so I might hit pan on this one also. Next is the Festival. These might have reds and oranges and browns. That's how I'm feeling. Let's see, I'm feeling lucky because I was on a winning streak for 2 palettes. I mean, let me stop. See, I got a big head about being right twice, and now I was wrong. Here goes another palette with color. So the palettes I'm opening now, I'm starting to see more colors in the palette. So these are really nice. Since I didn't swatch any like bright colors for you guys, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this hot pink in the middle. I'm not even gonna go ahead and wipe it on my arm. I'm just gonna put it on my finger because I feel like I already know these palettes are the real deal, and they're so smooth. Like the texture, like you know, you can feel the difference between like ashy crummy eyeshadow and just good quality eyeshadow. It's so smooth. It's like, I don't know, it's like melted powder, if melted powder was a thing. It's really creamy, I want to say, but it's not a cream eyeshadow. You see that? Matter of fact, I am going to swatch it to show you guys what I'm talking about. Like when I put it on, it goes on so smooth. It's not powdery and cakey and breaking. It's almost like it's moist. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like moist powder eyeshadow. I don't know how to explain it. You gotta see it for yourself. Then we have the Afrique palette. This one is also one of the smaller ones. It's like the same size as the, what was the name of that palette? I have so many, I don't even remember. It's like the same size as the Saharan one. Yeah, these are definitely the same size. So I already know that this one is going to be one of the smaller pan sizes. Uh-oh, we got more color. Damn, this is more color than I thought it would be. I really thought it was just all nudes and shimmers. I'm going to go ahead and take this color up top. Oh, I read it wrong. I read that color wrong. Let me zoom in and see if you guys can see. Yeah, I read that wrong. I thought I seen something that I didn't see. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that color, and I'm gonna do a yellow because a lot of companies cannot get yellow down packed. Like I've noticed that the hardest colors for companies to make is always yellow and red. If you can get a pigmented yellow and red, I know your eyeshadow is popping. This is what they look like. So they are pigmented. They are pigmented. It's just I did a bad swatch just now, but they are pigmented. I can tell from the way that they feel. That yellow, you guys can't tell, but I can tell right now. That yellow is definitely pigmented. It's very hard. I don't know if I'm the only one that notices that. Like when it comes to red and yellow eyeshadow, it's very hard for companies to get that color for some reason. I don't know if it's because it's mixed with how they gotta make it, but a lot of them can't get it. Oh, we got another small palette. This is the Nubian palette. So yeah, like the Nubian, the Saharan, I've noticed they have more than one. They have like the Nubian 1, Nubian 2, the Saharan 1, Saharan 2. So I'm guessing the first round of palettes that went out were smaller, and then they decided to make bigger ones. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing here. That's what it seems like to me. So we got more transition shades and shimmers in this one. These palettes are a must. Don't get me wrong. I love color, but transition shades are a must. When you want to blend that eyeshadow up on top and make everything just blend and ombre out, you must have good transition shades. So these palettes will be really good, especially for women of color. Next, my next palette is the Masquerade Mini. See, this is what I was talking about. There's a palette called Mini, and I knew I wasn't going crazy. I was like, I seen one called Mini, but I know it's not small. So this is the Masquerade Mini. I don't know if there's a bigger one. If there's a bigger palette than this, I need it. But yeah, this is the one that they call Mini. So let's open it up and see. I don't think it would have small pan sizes because it's the same size as the ones with the large pan sizes. Let's see if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It does have the small pan sizes. That's why it's called the Mini. But we have another one with a lot of color, and I haven't swatched the purple yet, so that's the one that I'm gonna go ahead and swatch for you guys. It's not matte, it's shimmery. Look at my hand. Oh my god, I have no space. So again, you see that? Solid, like completely solid. That was my best swatch yet. It depends on how hard I press down, but that is solid. Like you can't, it looks like a shiny purple penny. Like you can't see nothing through that. That is amazing. My next one is the Warrior 3 palette. More colors, more colors, more colors, more matte, more matte colors. Yes, I'm in love. I am in love. Look at that. Look at those colors there. I'm not going to swatch them. I'm not going to swatch these because I feel like you guys already know. Well, nope, I'm lying. I'm going to swatch that bright blue at the bottom because I didn't do that yet. I only did shimmery blues. I'm going to put it right in between next to that shimmery blue that I did. Wow. This is another color. Other than yellow and red, this is another hard color. Like a pretty bright baby blue. And they got it. They got it. They got my vote. They got it. I'm so excited that I bought all of these palettes. My looks with these palettes. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Next is the Nomad. I feel like these are more transition shades. Another small one, I think. Let's see. Yep, it's another small one, but it's not rectangular. It's a square kind of shaped one. Yep, I was right. More transition shades. There's a pretty like mustard yellow at the top. I feel like I'm gonna abuse that color on my bottom lash line. And then there's this, oh my god, I've never seen this color before. There's like this mud kind of earth green, I want to say. That color is so pretty. That's all. It's not brown, but it's also a pretty transition shade, or like a crease shade. Next is the Magic Mini. So you guys already know it's not a small palette, but when we open it up, the pan sizes are going to be smaller. This palette is cute. It's very normal to me. I mean, it's still cute though. I know that all the colors are still going to be pigmented. I feel like it's your average palette. You have your like 2 transition shades. You have your shimmers, pink, blue, silver. So this palette would be pretty. Like if you don't know what palette to buy and you're looking for one that has a little bit of everything in it, I would go with the Magic Mini. The next one is the Tribe. I feel like with this palette we're gonna get more more colors inside, and I'm gonna go crazy again. Yes and no. Yes and no. There's shimmers in here. There are pretty greens in here. I'm loving this green. This is another green that I don't usually see. It's like, it's almost like a neon green, but it's not. It's kind of calm. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch both of these greens in this palette. So I'll put them at the top there. It kind of looks yellow. It would be a good transition shade to go in with yellow. Like, if I was doing a look and I wanted to ombre out something, I would definitely go from here to here to that bright yellow up there. We got another small palette. This one is the Nubian 3 Coral. So from there, I already feel like it's going to be a bunch of oranges and browns. Yep, oranges and browns, like I said. So I know I said that I didn't open these yet and I didn't see them yet, which I didn't. I didn't know what any of these palettes look like, but this one, I've seen someone use it. I love the packaging. I don't know, I love all the packaging. It's just something about this one, the colors they put together. I have to say that this one is my favorite palette. I'm gonna open it for you guys. Why it's my favorite palette? I don't know. It's just, maybe it's the pink in there. If you guys know me, you know I love pink. Like, I'm obsessed with pink. And when I seen it, I don't know if it was the hot pink in the middle. It was just something about it. I guess I seen myself doing a look with the whole entire palette, and that's what got my attention. But I'm in love with this. And then if you guys watch my other videos, you know when I see like a glitter, not shimmer, when I see a glitter in a palette, I go crazy and I get all these ideas in my head. And this palette has this pretty glitter at the bottom. Oh my god, it's just something about glitter. I don't know what it is. It's like my inner child just gets activated when I see glitter. So that is it, you guys. Look at my hand. I gotta go wash my hand. I'm hoping that these come off right away. If they don't, that's how you know that they're really pigmented and they work. If they don't, if I need to like scrub it a little bit, that's how you're gonna know, like, yeah, these palettes, these eyeshadows, they ain't gonna know where they're gonna stay in place all by itself. Just imagine using those pigmented eyeshadows with P. Louise bases. Like, that is gonna be bomb. I already know the pigment in it is gonna be crazy. So that's it, you guys, for my Juvia's Place haul. I got my fingers hurt opening all those packages, but I really hope that you guys enjoy my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to tell y'all again to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Go ahead and follow my Instagram to keep up with me. And because I'm not at 1,000 subscribers yet, so I can't make posts on my YouTube. So to stay up with me, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, like my Facebook like page. Do all of that, okay? And I'll check you guys in my next video. Bye!